welcome to the Revenge of the Show, and I got this kit from Scale Model Stash. Let me look at it. I'm going to give you a look at this. This is a really cool looking kit. They did do this kit for the other series that was previously before it. This is a new series that is being released in Japan right now as we speak, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but yeah. So this was introduced in basically the quest for Iskandar, the newer thing, and I guess they put some new parts in here. I don't have the other kit, so I can't really compare it to it, but I will show you what's in this box. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Here we go. We're opening up. We've got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we got 7, and that's it. That's all the baggage you get. Nice cover art as usual from Bandai. Directions. There's the trees. Here's the parts count. How you put decals on. All the basic stuff. Directions are pretty good. Beautiful art right there, showing the model. Characters that run this ship that were introduced, I believe, in season 2. Then season 2 of 2199 or 21. I forgot the number again. Now you could do 2 different bridges with this kit. So the parts are I'll show you them because I am showing you every tree. I really like this artwork here. Shows where you should put all the decals and stuff like that. There's a billion windows. The paint job you do on the fighter planes, the torpedo planes, the bomber planes. That's open, the baggy's up. So all this stuff goes together like a typical Bandai, I assume. And there's the guns. The guns look really good. Parts of the bridge. And here's the main. And the detail, pretty good. Not bad. Nice windows over there. And there's the alternative bridge, I believe, that you can still put on there if you don't want to put in one. I think there's 2 of those big windows or 1. There's an alternative front to the Yamato. This is one of the other ones. It's a little bit different. You'll see the other one. It's on another tree. The difference is kind of hard to tell. You'll see when I get to that tree. The guns are really nicely done. They're plastic, but they got holes. You can see down the gun, which is pretty nice. A lot of plastic kits, you won't get that. They look really, really good. You just have to do a little bit of sanding. Here's the base. Colors are very unique in this, and this is all in the interior, so I don't know if you could open this thing up and see in the inside, but the detail on this is really neat. I think that's for the wave motion gun. There's some kind of decking, inside decking, I believe. That's probably where the fighter planes go. The metal work, I love the color of this stuff. I mean, if you put this inside, I don't know if you'd want to paint it or not. I mean, I'd want to paint my kit, but I like that color. That is a really nice color. There's detail on both sides of these things, so there must be a reason for it. There you go. I think that looks really good. Here is the front. top deck. Torpedoes. There's that other deck. It's not see-through or anything like that, so I don't know if you want to cut that out, if you want to light this up. There's where the anchor goes. Now the anchor is a second, and the anchor is a separate piece, I believe. Too bad that's not clear there, but oh well. Put some guns in those slots, I suppose. Here's the planes, aircraft, spaceships, little whatever you want to call them. Torpedo planes. Nice. Here's one of the other ones. You get maybe 4 planes with this kit. Now here's some clear parts. I think some of the stuff like the engines, and also I think the long red piece goes to the wave motion gun, and I suppose if you light it up, that will light up and bring the light over there. It's a really, really long piece. And then you get some clear ones, so maybe you get, you could do what you want with it color-wise, I guess. And here, I don't know what you call this, just the tail wing. There's the catapults. The catapults are really nice. More planes. I don't know, maybe there's more than 4. Maybe there's 6 planes. There might be 6, I'm not sure. That is an anchor, I believe. I could be wrong. The bottom of these planes are really nice looking. A lot of detail in that little tiny spaceship. There's the other. Same, you get 2 of those. Now look at that detail in that. I really, really like that. And these are the little things that you could put on the ends of the guns to make it look like it's shooting. You get 3 of those. And here is the other front end. It's a little bit different. It seems to be a little bit wider. I'm guessing it's from the earlier series, not this 3199 series, which I hope to see someday. Crunchyroll has been playing a bunch of Star Blazers stuff. I don't have Crunchyroll. I've been watching the old series, and the bridge looks great, by the way. I've been watching the old series on YouTube, finding good, best channels I can for quality-wise for the original series, and then I have the Blu-ray for Quest for Iskandar and also the original Star Blazers. I don't have any of the other Star Blazer stuff. Animation's really good in both of them. Stories are a little bit different. The voices are a little bit different in the second one. Then there's some movie that I got that's like really bad, and then I got some other movie that's okay. Can't remember what they are right now. There's a lot of Star Blazer stuff out there. But the storylines change a little bit here and there. Some of the storylines in Quest for Iskandar, there's a lot of whatever number that is, it's way different. Now, the decals, these were really hard to shoot to get you to see what these little lines are on the top there. I tried my best, even tried to take some still photographs of it. It was really difficult, but you get an idea what they look like over there. Black windows, kind of lit up windows. Cosmo, Navy, those decals look really good. And here is more. These are the glass windows for this new bridge. Love it or hate it. Not in love with it. I mean, you really want your bridge made of glass? But anyway, there it is. It is kind of neat looking, but it is different. The engines, you get two different engines. I guess one is the light up, one maybe isn't the light up. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of detail in there. I like that. Little tails. Yeah, pretty cool there. And, you know, easy to peasy. There's a alternative big window colored in blue. You gotta make up your mind which color you want to make that. And here's more of the haul. There's like, you see that white stuff on there? There's a lot of mold release stuff on this kit. So, you know, if you're gonna paint this, you better wash this kit down. There's the bottom, which keeps getting destroyed in the first series a lot, and then magically is fixed. That's the one thing that drives me crazy about Star Blazers is they got it's like ammunition for ever and ever, damage, all of a sudden it's fixed, and everything is blowing up, being destroyed tremendously, and then it's magically kind of fixed in the next scene. But I still like it. It's a very cool looking ship. I think a lot of the ships in the Star Blazers series are really, really cool. And here's the wings. The wings they do a really good job with these wings. The wings look really, really nicely detailed. I don't think the older kits had that kind of detail on them, but that is pretty neat. So I show you the inside of this thing just because the engineering on these Bandai kits is just, you know, you could snap this thing together, basically, you could. I wouldn't want to myself, but like I said, I would want to paint it. But if you don't want to paint it, you could build this thing and it's going to look pretty nice. I think Bandai is the one that makes the newer series. I think the $21.99 and all that stuff is sponsored or paid for by Bandai. Let me know if you know in the description. Leave a message. I hope you got a good idea what this kit looks like. Really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I'll be showing you other stuff, other model kits, other Star Blazer stuff, science fiction, movies, TV, and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.